여러분은요, Ashley입니다, and today we're doing a reading for Moonbyul from Mamamoo. Um, if you didn't see last week's K-pop reading, I do pick a cards now on Tuesdays, pick a card readings. As I'm filming this, it should be up any minute, because it's Tuesday as I'm speaking to you. So by the time you watch it, it's been up a couple of days. I'm going to do that on Tuesdays now, so if you're into that, look out for them. Also, something I wanted to do this year was make more of an effort with myself so I don't look like a hot mess for all of you. But I don't know if you can hear the stuffy congestion. Because life hates me and said, no, you wanted to make an effort? No, you're going to be maybe a little bit sick again. Just a little bit. Stuffy and a little bit of a headache back here. I've got raspberry tea. And it's cold. Okay? It's cold. So my Raynaud syndrome says, bitch, you better hold on to something warm. Yeah. Anyway. I will, hopefully next week, start making more of an effort. So I don't look like I'm in my pajamas, because I'm literally in my pajamas right now. Now that I'm tired of being stuffy. It sucks. If you see me tilting like this, it's because it helps me breathe better. Anyway. Let's get into Moonbyul's reading, shall we? Hot. Okay. I made that a while ago and it's still hot. Ew. You might also need more sugar. Gross. Let's see. Ooh, okay. First card she gets is Midsummer. Midsummer is all about celebration and fun, joyful energy, and clarity. So maybe whatever she's working on, or if there's something that she's wanted to do, she's had a moment of clarity, like, oh, this is the time now. This is when I should do it. This is how I can accomplish this. And obviously that would make you joyful or happy, right? And working on new things is fun. Usually, hopefully. Yeah, and celebration, that would be like a nice reason to celebrate. So something might be more obvious to her, or she might now have the means necessary to work on something. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Mermaid. This is another card that's about joy and fulfillment, creation. Specifically works of great truth and beauty. So maybe she's working on something that's a little more personal. Somebody else got this. I mean, a lot of people get this, but that's because they all work in the same creative field, right? But out of the girls that I've done so far, for Mama, was it Wasa? Wasa got this, maybe? Maybe. Might have been Wasa. I don't remember. Interesting. She might be creating something that's a little bit more personal, that shows off who she is as an individual, which is nice, you know. Let's see. Oh, next up we have Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay is about wisdom and power gained from experience and also study. So if there's part of her that she wants to improve on, whether that's personally or creatively, artistically, maybe a skill she wants to improve on, whether it's like dance or whatever that has to do with her immediate work, or if she wants to maybe pick up a new hobby, like painting or photography or whatever, knitting, I don't know. But this card's also about aspiration and ambition, so I think maybe she's creating something musically that's maybe very her and maybe very like honest to who she is and more expressive of who she is and not her stage presence, if you know what I mean. Let's see what that. Oh, okay. The Leprechaun in reverse. I like this in reverse. It's not bad. It's the Leprechaun's about seizing unexpected opportunities when he comes out upside down. And it could involve learning a new skill, right? Because, I showed it to you a second ago, but the leprechauns, if you know the origin story of leprechauns, they're like shoemakers, so that's a skill. So, this card's kind of about unexpected opportunities involving your career, especially if you're learning a new skill. So she could be picking up something, learning to do something that's going to help her professionally. Jesus, a leprechaun flying all over the place. Could also mean new friendships. Maybe she is learning from somebody else in the industry. Maybe she's learning how to produce music. I don't know what her skills are, so I don't know what she already does, Or maybe she's learning an instrument or something. But I think whatever she's creating will be, when it's done, it'll be something new and different that she's learned. Which is good, It's always good to learn. Alright, this next card is a festival card, just like the first one. That was Midsummer. This is Imbolc. Imbolc is about resurgence and freshness, originality, new beginnings. So I think as she learns this skill, she's obviously growing as a person, because you do when you learn things, because how can you not? Yeah, I think she's coming into a new era of herself, a new level for herself as a person that's going to be new and fresh, and seems to be so far like beneficial for her in the long run, which is great. I was almost going to say learning new skills is always a good thing, but then a bunch of skills just ran through my mind that are not good to know. Although I guess it's all down to application. Like if you learn to pick locks, that's not a good skill, but also if you get locked out of your house, it's a good skill to have. Gray area, I suppose. But in her case, good skills, good applicable skills that's going to help her grow and develop as a person. Anyway, last card for this pile is Ein. Ein is about harmony and commitment, new friendships, partnerships, and cooperation. I think maybe she's learning a new skill or something from somebody else in the industry. Whether it's like a musician that teaches her an instrument, or it's a producer that teaches her how to like use a soundboard or a mixer or whatever, so she can make her own music. I don't know if she already does, is the thing. So but I like it. She's elevating herself as a person and an artist, I think, which is pretty good. Let me swirl my tea and hopefully it's sweeter. I probably put too much sugar in it and shouldn't drink as much as I do, but hey. That's better. I think it just settled. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm sniffling. I'm sorry. It's gross. I know, I'm sorry. Next card. Ooh! Empress. Love it, love to see it. The Empress is about creativity, which obviously is necessary in her job. But it's also about being kind to yourself, right? Making sure you're not like, I'm gonna say this and it's me. Don't hyper focus. Me. I hyper focus. But she's all about searching for beauty and happiness in life, and having strong bursts of creative energy, like literally dancing and singing. Okay. But she could also be the indicator of taking up a new hobby, which I kind of mentioned earlier, like painting or photography or whatever. Um, hmm. Oh, you know what? Maybe the skill she's learning, she's like myself, like, okay, this is all I'm going to do all day, every day. And this card says, hey, no. The Emperor says, make sure you take care of yourself and maybe find something else to do every once in a while so you don't burn yourself out. Because that's no good. That's no good and no fun. Yeah, let's see what the next one is. Oh. Emperor. When these two come out in a reading, this has to do with your relationships to others. Specifically, a connection she has with somebody else is going to help push her to the next level, which I like. That's good. So, yeah, because these two say it's your relationships with other people that help get you through life, right? Um, hmm. I think whoever she's working with, or maybe soon if she's not already like learning from somebody or working with somebody, it's gonna be a very lucrative partnership. Because I rarely get either of these cards, and I certainly never get them together. Interesting. I like it. I like seeing that. Um, I like the idea of her leveling up. Because I like Moonbyul a lot. You know. Okay. Emperor. Emperor is about careful planning. Um, Approaching things in an organized fashion. Uh, Knowing you can overcome any problem or persevering, right? Um, However, he's also a card about reaching a new level of mastery, specifically in your work, usually in your work, um, to the point where others see you as an expert in your field. Hmm. You know, they recognize your ideas, they appreciate your opinions, they come to you for help if they're stuck on something, um, which is great. This could be her, this could also be the person she's working with. Um, Either way, I think it's skills that a lot of people um, could benefit from, you know, being more organized and um, planning. However, I like the new level of mastery that we're seeing here with her, because we've seen it. Didn't we see it in the first pile? I said it in my pick a card reading a couple of times. I do these as like stream of consciousness, and whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth, and I don't remember pretty much immediately after I said it. And once I finish filming, I don't remember pretty much 95% of what I've said to you. That and the fact that I'm not 100%. It's just doing fantastic. Why did I bring that up? Oh yeah, because I couldn't remember if I had mentioned mastery of a skill before. I think I did in the first file. I think, don't get sick, people. This sucks. This sucks. This is why I usually skip if I feel stiff. Mm-hmm. 10:40 in the morning and I need a nap. Been up for an hour. Next card. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is another card about perseverance. And strength and courage. It's kind of a sign to keep going. The universe is testing your resilience. And even if you're tired, you're almost at the end of whatever is giving you grief and agitation. So keep going, even if it's challenging. So I wonder if she's working on something and she's maybe a little bit stuck. She might be a little bit stuck. And that's where this person comes in. Oh, and that could be where the clarity comes in from pile 1. She might be stuck. And maybe she's like hyper focusing on it and that's why she's stuck. She's thinking too much. And then the Empress is like, hey, just walk away for a little bit and come back to it with fresh eyes. And then maybe her clarity will be like, hey, I should ask this person about this. That could be what it is. Whatever she's working on might be giving her a little bit of a hard time. But I think she's moving out of that energy. And she maybe needs to take a step back, find something else to do for like maybe a day. And then come back to it, you know, and like look at it fresh. And then maybe she'll be like, oh, who can help me with this? How about that person? Let me see what they think. And then right? That could be it. Could be it, you. What do you think? 6 of Cups is next. 6 of Cups is about feeling playful and carefree, and letting your inner child out to play. What did I just say? Because this card's kind of about like having fun and being free from your worries, at least for a little while. Moonbyul, take a break, honey. Take a step back. You know, because that's the best thing for anybody who's stuck on something, is to take a break. You know, walk away for a little bit, do something else. If it's pissing you off, just ignore it and calm down, and then usually you come back with a relaxed mind and fresh eyes, and then you see, oh, it's not that bad. Okay, here's what I gotta do. So I think maybe that's what she is. Maybe she's working a little too much. Didn't I say hyper-focused? Maybe she's a little hyper-focused and needs to not be, just for a little while. Doesn't even have to be a whole day. Maybe like an hour. Maybe 2, whatever. You know, just maybe she needs to like step back and go distance herself from her project for a little bit. Because then that's when the good things will come in. She'll realize, hey, what if I ask this person? Ooh, or it could be like if she takes a break, she runs into somebody and mentions it to them and they're like, oh, I can help you with that. That happens all the time. Anyway, last card in this pile is Strength. Strength is about, obviously, strength, courage, focus, having the ability to overcome obstacles. So if she's stuck, like reached a block, obviously that would be an obstacle. This card's also about remembering to stay positive and think logically if you're stressed. Which stress just naturally, just like your logic will go out the window. But this card is about her being able to achieve whatever she sets her mind to. And that she's on the right path. She just needs to keep going, right? Like that 9 of Wands. You're doing the right things. just keep going, you know? It's like the Dory of tarot cards, right? Just keep swimming. You might feel a little stuck and you might be tired and being like, maybe I won't say this. just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. It's not that bad. It's fine. Especially since I think she's going to end up getting help from somebody, and it's really gonna like click and things are gonna be fantastic. And I love that. Oh, that's new. Great. Love that. Don't get sick. Children, take your vitamin C. If you don't know, I take care of children. And that's where this came from. I went over to their house. First time in 2 weeks, they were away for Christmas. And there was an array of vitamin C gummies and cough drops and whatever else on the counter. And their mom was like, take it all. I'll feel terrible if my kids get you sick again. I don't know. I think I've got the worst immune system in the world. I always get sick. If there's a child around me sick, I'm sick. Same thing happened when my nephew was little. He's 15 now, by the way. And I hate it. Anyway. Focus. Three of Cups is the next card. This is another one that's about celebration and good conversation and feeling happy. Winning on many different levels, and it foresees like good times coming your way, having reasons to celebrate. A creative period, which is great. So she's maybe stuck, and here we are again with this. She's going to be fine, and her creativity is going to come back. This card is about her ideas being well received by others, especially if you join forces with somebody. So, if she hasn't already started talking to somebody about what she's doing, hopefully she does soon. Because, I mean, it seems like a lucrative career move, in my opinion. I kind of want to just hold it to my face. But I won't do that. Not in front of you, anyway. Next one. Ooh. Really like this one, too. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card, right? This is about dreams coming true, prosperity. It's kind of like the best card. I really like it. I don't see it often. I feel like I used to see it more. But I haven't seen this come out in a very long time. I certainly... The rare occasion I read myself, I've certainly never gotten this card. But yeah, this card is all about her dreams coming true. And success, and whatever she wants, she's capable of creating and manifesting. Even if she's not there yet, if she's still in that like plateau stuck area, soon, it's not going to be much longer. Happiness is coming. I like that. Happiness and recognition and acclaim for your work, and this is fantastic, and I love this card very much, and I like when it comes out for people. So yeah, Nine of Cups wonderfulness for Miss Moonbyul. Ooh. Next one is the Queen of Wands. She's about like fiery passion and being self-assured and doing things wholeheartedly and being energetic and confident. Because this card is kind of about how our thoughts shape reality. So, like, if you're like sad and miserable all the time, that energy affects the world around you, and everything's gonna be sad and miserable. So if she lives in this like energetic, confident energy, things around her are gonna be good, right? Because she faces the world confidently and passionately, and she's self-assured. And not that bad things don't happen when you do this, because that's life and it's inevitable, but I literally say this as I am the first person I mentioned. misery bag in the body right here. That's me. But yeah, the Queen of Wands is about focusing on what you want to do, not what's holding you back. I really think if she's stuck, she needs to take a step away, because this one is also about like inner child work, or your inner child, like dealing with that. Like maybe she's like too serious, or like I said, hyper focused. So maybe she needs to go do something else for a while, go do something fun for a while. This project she might feel is holding her back a little bit, and she needs to take a step away. Because she's got good things coming. I think she just needs some space so she could see things more clearly. And then it'll dawn on her, oh, hey, how about I ask so-and-so? Or she runs into somebody who's like, hey, I can help you with that. Have you thought about doing it this way? You know, getting a different perspective on things. Whether that's one of the other girls or somebody else in the industry, because even if you like run something by your friend, they might see things differently than you and come up with a solution you never thought of. Could be something like that. Anyway, next one. Ooh, 10 of Cups. This one's about happiness and harmony, fulfillment, being rewarded for all the hard work you've done. But it does say if you're struggling with completing a task, it advises you to seek help from friends and colleagues. Because togetherness is a strength. It's your strength, working together. But also, overall, this card is about, like, you've worked hard in life to get where you are. Enjoy it. You're secure. Things are good. You know, she's happy with her life. So, is good. But this card's also like, enjoy it. You've worked hard to get here. Maybe ask somebody to help you out with this. So, I feel like she's working on something, and she might be a little bit stuck. But I don't think she'll be stuck for that much longer. Because our last card is, again, the Nine of Wands. Which, as I said, is about perseverance and stamina and courage. And even if you feel tired, don't give up. Right? You don't have too much longer to go. You're almost there. There's no point in turning around now or giving up, even if it's challenging. Everything's going to work out. Maybe take a step back for 10 minutes. Maybe go do something else for a little while. Interesting. So I think she's working on something that's going to be great. She just might be a little bit stuck right now and needs to distance herself a little bit, maybe talk to some people a little bit, get some help from colleagues or something, because that's going to benefit her fantastically, especially with that Empress and Emperor situation. Yeah. Anyway, last one. Her Oracle card is the Glow card. This is a sign of good luck card. This card is about all hesitation gone, right? And what you need to do will naturally appear. I think if she takes back, you know, as I said, she might be able to see things more clearly and get that clarity we saw from pile 1 and realize, hey, I know how to do this. I know who can help me, whatever, as I've said, 500 times now. So yeah, I think something great is coming for her, and the work that she's doing now, whatever it is she's creating, even though it might be giving her a hard time, is going to be great, and it's going to be worth it, and it's going to be well received, and it's just really going to help level her up as a person and an artist. And I love to see it. So, anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you like this, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a video. Now, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Tuesdays for pick a cards, Thursdays for these K-pop readings. Yeah, you can follow. Did I say that already? You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. My name's in the description box down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. I'm gonna go lay down now.